Alright. Everything seems to be going good. Alright, let's begin. Greetings, campers, and welcome to DeFrehn Live. I'm your host, Aidan DeFrehn. Now, last time on the series, I wouldn't say we finished storyboarding, but I'm pretty sure we worked on it a little more. And now, in this stream, I'm actually gonna finally start animating. So yeah, let's just jump into it. I already got open tunes. Sorry, I had to move my keyboard a little. Alright. Let me just set it up a little. There we go. So, I'm gonna be animating 2 scenes from the restroom door set Gentleman. Or at least, I'm gonna attempt to. I'm not very experienced with open tunes all that much, particularly drawing in different layers. But I'll see what I can do. Alright? Just make sure. I'm gonna be animating scenes 1 and 4. And it's not just because those were the scenes where I had backgrounds completed. Anyway. Let's begin. I guess. Now, the thing about OpenTunes is that importing and exporting various different things is not really that easy. Like, at all. It's not like in Flash where there's an import and export button, and the import button or drop down thing, it's not like you can import pictures or backgrounds into this thing. I'm pretty sure what you have to do is you have to go to your file explorer and then think right here, restroom door set Gentleman, and then I think this is the background that I want to use. It says here, do you want to import or load it from its original location? I usually do import. I don't think it really matters what you do as long as it's there, you know? So let me just scale this down, because even though this background is in almost 4K, like maybe 3-ish K, I want to say, but I'm working in an HD resolution, which I don't think is really going to matter because the video itself will be in more of a 480p resolution. Which reminds me, I should probably go into my miscellaneous assets and then add some safe areas that I created. There we go. Now I think we're getting somewhere. Actually, let me just scale this down a little bit. Actually, undo that. Or maybe this could work. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And one more thing I have to import. These are the scenes that I converted into a video. It's gonna be a lot harder to... I think it's a lot more difficult to import videos into this. So let me just project management. I think what I'm just gonna do right now is I'm gonna save it just so I have something, you know? I think... Because, see, I'm not really all experienced with OpenTunes, so... I guess I should have prepared myself before actually starting this. So the overall scene's like 6 seconds, so... I remember doing this once before. Actually, no, I think I did it with... Actually, yeah, I think I did it with a reference video. I swear, I want to make this entertaining, but my lack of experience with... Ooh, 6 frame, or 6 second cheat. Which would be helpful, but, you know. Alright, collapse. I guess I should probably rename this stream to something like... Or maybe I could just go into the browser and see if I can load in the... See if I can load in the files from there. I could not. I should probably do a little more research before doing a stream like this. Hang on, let me look up a video. Hopefully it won't be long, but yeah. Here we are. Okay, so I think what I have to do is make another layer. I think I'm just gonna do a tunes raster layer, cause why not? Right. Click OK. Or maybe not. I should probably check the chat, see if anybody's talked yet. Nope. Alright. So, what should I do now? Unless I have to import it into a raster layer, like an actual raster layer, not that tunes. Alright. What if I named this refvid? that's obviously not going to work. Okay. Hang on a second. Sorry about that, folks. Anyway, let's get back to it. Because normally how this would work is unless I have to drag it to the camera? No. Oh, hang on. I just had a revelation of sorts. I don't exactly know if I have FFmpeg on me, so actually, let me just check the preferences. Import, export. It seems I don't have FFmpeg, so I don't necessarily know how I'm gonna finish the stream then. Well, the stream turned out to be a bit of a disaster, but I'm not giving up just yet. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna draw all the character like parts. So let me just oh, and I guess I haven't really changed the aspect ratio yet. Alright. Let's begin. I think we'll do 8 maximum. Set the smooth to around 20. Because that's usually the smooth setting I usually have on Mighty Bang, and last time I tried it on OpenTunes, it wasn't necessarily that bad. So, alright. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna guess I'll see if I can name this. Nope, can't really name it. Unless... Ah, name editor. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... Oh, okay, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now let's go raster, sketch. Yeah, never mind. And I don't necessarily want the stream to lag, so I'm not gonna bother. Actually, I think I might end up looking at the... Oh, hey, how's it going, Mitch? Alright, here we are. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to have the door animated too. Guess I'll make another layer, call it door. Or as OpenTunes calls them. I think apparently OpenTunes calls them levels. And I think I also had the... I guess what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to change the door color. And how's it going, Logan? So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color of the door. Just because if you look in the concept art, the door seems to be like a whitish, and so is this background. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color of it to what the sign is right here. Something like that. There we go. I think... And I think... Go 6. And I'm pretty sure the chimney song would also be hand-drawn animated, but time constraints says otherwise. Actually, maybe if I... Yeah, I think I might end up using the line tool a little bit. So, undo these. Aha, I'm using a mouse to its advantage. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to... And then... Oh, there we go. Boom. And then if we turn this layer back on, boom. We have a fully closed door. Again, I'm kind of new to this thing, so forgive me if there's any real problems. Hopefully by next episode, we'll probably start the animation process for the chimney song. And now let's... we go. Also, funny you should call me by Adrienne, because I actually have a character that was named that. And then... trying to work within my limitations. And I think I should probably be lucky for the test that I did in OpenTunes a while back being at least tolerable. And now let's clean this up a little bit. Probably what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna scale this down and then that way we have room for the gentleman text, which is also going to be hand-drawn. There we go. And now let's write out the text. Actually, I don't think I really need to... Boom. There we go. Yeah, I guess that's a good size ratio. Especially if you turn on the... Especially if you turn on this layer. Right here. Or column, I should say. Actually, let me rename these. Then we'll name this door. And actually, while we're here, I guess I'll just animate the rest of the drawings for the door. So, I guess I should probably do the math. Because if this is going on for 6 frames, and I'm animating this at 24 frames a second, that would be 144 frames. So, I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag it to around here. Again, I don't really have a time sort of reference right now, but hopefully once I get the FFmpeg thing installed, I'll probably... What I'll do is I'll import the video and then boom. Alright. Turn off this layer for a bit. Actually, I think this layer might be a little useful for what I'm doing. So let me just... have this slightly more open. Oh, that's right, I forgot to change the color. There we go. Sometimes working with your limitations can help, especially since I'm pretty sure at this frame the main character is gonna pass through it. So I don't think I really need the details, because the focus is just gonna be on the guy that's gonna show up right around here. And then let's try 4 frames. I'm feeling 4 frames should be a good amount. And then so now let's turn off the onion skinning and then I guess maybe if I put it on 2s it'll work better. And then we'll now this is not the way I usually animate. Usually I would have the video imported and then work off of the storyboards, you know? So let's and I guess around this frame is where I have to redraw the little emblem. So let's do that. So it would probably be right around here. Just flip through it. Okay. I mean, it's serviceable. Because again, the focus is not on the door, it's on the guy going through the door. And then guess I'll turn down the guess I'll turn the smoothing down to help with the cleanup and make it faster. Alright. Let's flip through it. Oh, how's it going, Mikey? And I guess I'll just probably scribble the gentleman text, because, like I've stated many times, the focus is not on the door. It's on the man. It's on the man holding the door. Or not holding the door, passing through the door. Just center it a little. Alright, there we go. Let's flip through this again. I think it's getting better. I also got another idea. What if I just copy what I did here? Well, let me just freehand this. Copy this. And then paste it onto the other things. Just to save time on animating each and every frame. What system am I using? I guess that might have answered your question. I'm using Windows 10. As for software, I'm using OpenTunes. Oh, hang on. There we go. If we're talking like specific computer models, I'm using a Dell. Is OpenTunes free? Yes, it is. At least OpenTunes is. I'm pretty sure there's another version of Tunes that isn't. I think that was the one used by a bunch of professional studios. I heard a rumor that films like, what Ghibli would do. I think there was a Studio Ghibli movie that was animated in Open Tunes. Say with Anastasia or. And I think Futurama too. Again, those are just rumors. But yes, the version I'm using. This version of Open Tunes that I'm using is free. As far as I'm aware. Alright. Let's go back to the camera. Oh. There we go. So now let's. It's good enough. That's a tip for if you want to get into the industry. You have to know when is good enough. So I guess what I'm going to do here is I'm going to provide sketches, or at least temporary sketches. That will act as the. Yeah, I think I'll go with this sort of design. Yeah, I think I'll go for that design as a reference. So I guess what I'm going to do here is I'm going to. Actually, let me take a look at the. There we go. I guess size 2 should work. Because, number 2 pencils. Get it? Anyway. And I guess I should also keep in mind the safe areas. Guess I'll turn this on. Just because. Anyway. I guess I'll draw him in the middle. Well, in the middle-ish. As middle as he can get. I guess I should also find a way to import the audio. Because I also have the audio files for all these songs, including the one that I eventually scrapped. Alright, let's see if I can. Yeah, that's not gonna be possible without FFmpeg. I think another thing I want to do for 2023 is some sort of theater advertisement. Like that sort of let's all go to the lobby kind of thing. Except, of course, it's going to be in my own art style, you know? Now, the restroom door set. Now, like I said earlier, the restroom door set gentleman's going to be animated in open tunes, while the chimney song will be animated in Flash. Actually, I think I like what I'm going to be doing here, since you're not going to see his legs, so that'll save me quite a bit of time. Alright, and then guess what I'll do here is and his facial expression's not going to change throughout the entirety of the shot, so yeah. No. Turn off every single layer except for this one. Oh, poop. I forgot to set it to the aspect ratio of the shot, which is, as you can tell, 4:3. I accidentally put it in 16:9, so let me see if I can. Because I can replace levels. Actually, let me delete this. Delete this. There we go. So now let's try this again. 1440 by 1080. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's it. And then since I'm in the inking phase, I guess I can turn up the smoothing to, I think last time I did 20. Now, because nobody's really watching this, I guess I should announce this. This video will be the final video of the Twisted Christmas work in progresses until December. Mostly because nobody really seems to be watching them anymore. I've also been noticing that my views have been on a bit of a decline recently. I don't know if YouTube's screwing me over, finally. But I think they might be screwing me over. Anyway. Alright, so... I guess maybe I could import some concept art. I think I'll put this in as a reference. RGB, so let me just... $26.30.95. So let me just input those to the best of my ability. Boom. Alright. So let's apply it here, and then apply it here. And then I think the hair color too. Actually, let me just make another, and then boom. Now we're getting somewhere, actually. I think I might have finally cracked the code. Or something like that. And then... Actually, what I think I forgot to do here is... Then again, I don't think anybody's really going to see this, so... Because it's going to be blocked off by the arm, so... Anyway. And then finally, Actually, I think maybe I should sample the color of the actual shirt. Alright, I think I might have done it. Because how else would I make a stream an hour long than by doing something like this? And I guess because I have extra time, I guess I'll probably draw the arms too. First, let me just the aspect ratio for this, and then there we go. And then this one I'll now I don't really think anything's gonna happen with this arm just yet. But what will happen is something like this. I think I'm just gonna draw this arm right here. Doesn't need to be all that detailed. At least if you're working in a style similar to mine. So now let's start the inking process. And then change the width of this. I don't really change the minimum. I think the maximum is what is usually changed. Now, let's boom, boom. So I guess I should probably use this one. Draw under all. I guess it would be a lot more noticeable with another thing. And let's see it. I realized I drew it in the wrong layer. How's it going, Freak Fox? So I guess what I might do is I might cut this. Sorry, I'm late. Was doing homework. That's alright. Come on. Wait. There we go. And then I forgot I had freehand selected. Cut it and paste it here. Paste it here. Well, the consequences of drawing in the wrong layer. Anyway. I guess I should probably demonstrate what I was trying to do. Actually, let me... There we go. And then... I think the RGB picker might be my favorite tool. Alright, and then... I guess I should actually see if the draw under all works. I mean, it works, just not to the best of its ability, you know? Overall. There we are. Alright, and then... Now, I guess since more people are showing up, I guess I should mention that this will be the last stream of me working on the Twisted Christmas special for right now. It's not because I don't want to work on it. Excuse me, it's a pretty busy street. Anyway, it's not because I don't want to work on this anymore. It's because nobody's necessarily watching them. I guess everybody's just waiting for the major presentation. Or the feature presentation of the Twisted Christmas special. Alright. Could have been worse. Anyway. And again, I drew in the wrong aspect ratio. Except I think this might be salvageable. especially since nobody else is going to see the aspect ratio bars. So let me just center this to right around here. Rotate it a little bit. There we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere. So, I mean, I guess if I blur it and put a film effect over it, it might look decent. So yeah, I guess that might as well be the... Guess that might as well be what I'm working on. So yeah. I guess that's the real thing, so... I want to try something out for music time, so... Let me just move my microphone right over here, and then... Alright. And then let me check the sound. Y'all can hear that, right? Because I seem to be getting a signal from the microphone. Yeah, I think some of y'all might be able to hear that, so... Alright. Alright, I think I might have it. I'm alone again, naturally. Alright. It's a lot less of a maneuver of me looking at the chat and you know, playing music. So I think I might be getting somewhere. I'm alone again. Naturally. Something like that. All right. All right. So, let me just. All right. Anyway. Or something like that. Actually, I should probably turn off sustain mode. There we go. What else could I play? Alright, there we go. I think I got it now. Alright. What else? What else could I play? Ooh, actually, hmm. Alright, so... There we go. I think I got it. Or something like that. Actually, I think I have a sound that sounds something like that, so let's try that. Yeah, I think the last one sounded a little more like it. Alright. You know, I think it could also sound a little like this. Or something like that. That actually sounds kind of cool, actually. Or is it an octave lower? I think it might be. It might have been an octave lower, but I don't know. Or is it? I think that might have been it. I don't know. It's all just speculation. How about something like this? There we go. I think I got it. There we go. I think I got it, so let me just... Actually, let me try transposing. Yeah, I think it sounds at least remotely something like it. So yeah. Alright. There we go. I think I found it. And I guess finally, to wrap up music time, I guess I might as well do something like this. Try to guess what I'm playing while I'm playing the wrong notes. It almost... Okay. So I might as well give out the answer. Thunderstruck, AC/DC. But the way I played it almost sounded like one of those inspirational commercials, you know? Something like... Or something like that. I'm about it. What else was it? I like that part. Or something like that. Or something like that. There we go. I think I got it. I'm alone again, naturally. All alone again, naturally. Alright. Well, I guess since there are still people watching, apparently, I guess I might as well do a little Q&A session, because I really have nothing else to do. So I guess what I might do is I'm gonna... Because apparently there's this new option that I have called Start a Q&A, so... Oh, it's sort of a YI thing. Where apparently I ask the question... Or maybe not. I guess I might as well... I guess I might as well have something like this. Questions list. See if viewers... Alright. Alright. Then click the menu pin for everyone to see. Alright. So. If anybody has any questions, leave them in the chat. Because really I have nothing else better to do. I guess I should probably look here. Yeah, I don't really know how the Q&A thing works, but yeah, like things go. If y'all have any questions, leave them in the chat. And I'll try my best to answer them. I mean, I guess I could say that I'm glad there's no real dropped frames in the stream, apparently, according to this thing. Which is a good sign. Alright, it doesn't really look like anybody has any questions for me, so guess I might as well just end it off here. Sorry, I got a piece of hair in my mouth for some reason. Anyway, join me next time as I probably experiment with Blender a little bit. That's right, we're going back to Blender in the next episode. Or our usual stuff, you know? Alrighty then. So, with that said, thank you guys for watching, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!